Hey, it's me.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is gonna be like a short vlog that I'm gonna upload just because I literally have not been doing anything lately and I don't want to leave you guys hanging. I decided to do something tonight. I was like, well, let me not sit in the house for too long because I've literally only been sitting in the house, and that's why I haven't been giving you guys any content because I haven't been doing anything. But I was like, usually when I'm sitting in the house too long, that's a sign that I'm probably not as good a headspace as I think I am. So I'm gonna get out of the house tonight. Randomly, I just got the idea to. Well, I kind of got help with the idea, honestly. But like, yeah, I decided to just get out of the house and do something, and it kind of like worked out because today I was supposed to go to brunch earlier this morning, or like early afternoon, like before 2. I was supposed to go to brunch. I didn't wake up until 1 o'clock, so that wasn't happening, and I still could have went to brunch. Like, there's a lot of places that serves breakfast all day, honestly. Like, I could have got breakfast at a lot of places, and so I tried. Honestly, I didn't really feel like getting out. For one, that's one thing, I didn't really feel like getting out, but I was like, okay, if I find somewhere that has some good, yummy looking French toast, I will go. Like, I just wanted a really fancy French toast to, like, because I hate when I go out to eat, to be honest, and I get food that I could have made at home. I already feel bad enough when I take myself out to eat, or when I just spend money on things that I don't have to spend money on necessarily. Yeah, I was just like, I'm not gonna go to brunch today. Like, oh well. Like, there was nowhere that had fancy looking French toast around me. So I was just like over it. So then I was just like, I guess I'm not really gonna go anywhere today like I thought. I was just like, I'm not going. And I didn't feel like getting out anyway, so it worked out fine. I think mostly what it was is that I already didn't feel like getting out. So the fact that I couldn't find anything like specific that I wanted just like made it easier for me to say I don't want to go. Yeah, so I just sat in the house all day today. But I was on not TikTok, I was on Snapchat, and I watched Montana's story because like her story is like the only people, like the YouTubers that I watch, they're like the only people's stories that I started watching recently. And it's so funny because Montana actually gave me the idea to go to the movies last weekend, I think it was. I was gonna go to see that movie anyways because I had seen that it was coming out, but like by the time that it actually came out, I had completely forgot about it. And so when I watched her story and she talked about how she went to go see it, it reminded me, and I was like, oh my gosh, I wanted to see that when it came out. And I went to see if it was out where I lived, and it was. So I was like, oh yes. And I hurried up that same day and got me a ticket to go see that movie. But she also just gave me an idea tonight because I went on Snapchat and watched her story, and she went to a restaurant, and you know me, I love me a good dessert, and she had some yummy looking donuts. I don't know if they were like what kind of donuts they were. Actually, I do. I'm taking that back. They're like Italian something donuts. I only know that because I seen her post those donuts and they looked so good, and I was like, I need to have those. Like, I need to. And then I was just like, I want to get out anyways. Like, I couldn't find anything to do. Nobody was doing anything fun that I wanted to do today. I mean, I take that back because I like to do everything, but like sometimes when I'm in a down type of mood, it's really hard for me to find something that I want to do compared to when I'm happy, like in a good mood. When I'm in a good mood, I'm down for anything, but when I'm not in such a good mood, it's not really easy to get me to want to do things. I'm very picky on what I want to do. So this sweets, it looks so good, and I was like, I must go. I want to go. And so I just like gave it a try, and she lives in Miami, so you know, I don't live in Miami or anything like that. So I was like, I probably won't be going to this restaurant to get those donuts anyways, just because like she lives in Miami, everything's like great there. Like going out type of things. To my surprise, I googled it and there's a lot of them. Don't mind my eyebrows right now, I don't even want you guys to see them. To my surprise, there was actually a lot of these restaurants around me. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go. And I love me some sweets, and once she posted those sweets, she sold me. So what also sold me besides the sweets is that, like, it's a place that I can dress up, which is perfect because I just recently bought a dress. I got this dress and I really wanted to wear it because I was gonna wear it, like, I had plans to wear this today. Like, I specifically bought this dress to wear it for this weekend. All the other cute clothes that I bought, I just bought for, like, no reason. Like, I just like to shop and they were cute. So I'm still waiting to have an occasion to wear those for. People talk badly about going out in the nighttime. I actually really like going out at night. People always, like, say, like, oh, that's when the bad stuff happens, blah, 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 blah. I mean, sure. I mean, bad stuff happens any time of day or night. But, like, I love the nighttime because it's so quiet, it's so peaceful. And sometimes it just feels like I'm the only one there. I mean, on the weekends, not so much. But for the most part, like, just driving on, like, main roads where, like, nothing's really open and stuff like that, like, by grocery stores and, like, neighborhoods. Once you get to the downtown area, it's not so quiet, but, like, everywhere besides there is very quiet, and I just feel like I'm the only person on the planet for a little bit. And it's very peaceful, it's very relaxing, it's very calm and quiet, and it just helps my anxiety. Yeah, besides that, I'm rambling. Like, yes, I love going out at night. I have to talk to less people, I have to engage with less people. It's just a great time for me. But I'm gonna, like, finish my makeup because my phone is, like, acting up. I can't talk. Plus, I'm kind of in a hurry. Not really, but kind of. Just because they close at 1 a.m. and I don't know how to get there, so I have to give myself time to give just in case I get lost. If I, like, dress up and do something that makes me happy, which I love food, I love sweets, it always sometimes makes me feel better. I love how I said always sometimes. But yeah, it usually makes me feel better. So, like, days like this, when I'm having, like, a weird week, when I don't feel too in the best mood, this is exactly what I do. And it works out for me. So you should give it a try and let me know how it feels if you're sad. I'm not saying you have to go to a restaurant or dress up. If even, just do something that you like to do. That's what I'm saying. That's all. Just do something you like to do. Read a book. And go for a walk. Go for a run. I used to love going to the gym, fun fact. Whenever I was, like, feeling like down or sad, I would go to the gym also. That's another thing that I would do. Ever since my gym changed their hours, the gym has not been a thing for me. I think it just got me out of habit of going. I would never go to the gym at the same time because sometimes I would not feel like going to the gym. Like, I would sometimes go in the morning, but some mornings I would just be really tired and I wouldn't want to go in the morning. But I always had later on in the day. So then sometimes I would go at 5. But then sometimes at 5 I still didn't feel like going. But I always would be able to eventually force myself to get in the mood at least sometime in the nighttime. And I have a lot of, like I was saying, like, at nighttime is when for some reason I get the most energy. So don't, like, mind my makeup routine. I just learned this. I kind of look like I'm giving myself a beard, but I'm not. Don't worry. I just learned how to do this, like, randomly. I just tried it out and it worked out. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, like, I would force myself to go at night, and I would have the most energy at night anyways. So it always worked out for me like that. And I would go at, like, 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night. And that always worked for me. Like, at least I felt better because at least I ended up going every single day. Like, I never missed going to the gym because it was open 24 hours, so I had literally the whole entire day to go. But when they changed the hours, it got me out of the habit of going, just because, like, it was no longer 24 hours, you know? And so on days when I didn't feel like going, it would be too late for me to decide to go because it was closed by the time I would want to go. So it got me out of habit of going daily. And once I was out of habit of going daily, it just became harder and harder for me to go. It started me going like once a week. It started from like me going every day to like every couple of days to like once a week. And then once it went from once a week, it was like once a month. And then after that, I just haven't been going at all. So I'm kind of sad about it. So yeah, the gym just isn't something that I'm into anymore. And I'm just gonna admit it. Like, everybody who knew me, not everybody, but I wasn't like one of those like super out with it gym girlies, but I was definitely a gym girly. Like, if you seen me, 9 times out of 10, I was in my gym fit. Either it was because I was going to the gym at some point in that day, like I just had to do a few things before I went to the gym, or I just left the gym and I went to go do a few things after the gym. It was always one or the other. So I just like lived in athleisure. Like, every time you see me, I was in athleisure. But now you won't catch me in athleisure anymore. I'm gonna go back eventually. I might switch gyms, which I never wanted to switch. I know I get a lot of hate. I don't get a lot of hate. I'm not Planet Fitness, but I know Planet Fitness gets a lot of hate. But I don't know. I like it. Just patiently waiting for the day that they decide to be 24 hours again, if that day ever comes. Which I don't know why they changed it. And I actually tried to like ask them about it, because like how do you just do that? How do you go from being 24 hours for years to not being it? Which I guess is okay, because it wasn't really safe for me to be leaving the house at like 1 o'clock in the morning. And I used to always make a joke to my friends. Like, I'll be like, if I had a boyfriend, they would definitely think I'm going out to cheat, because who really goes to the gym at 1 o'clock in the morning? But I really was going to the gym at 1 o'clock in the morning. So, but it was just funny, because like, honestly, who really does that? But honestly, when I went there was a few people in there. That's another thing that I liked about it being 24 hours, which I think that's probably why they stopped being 24 hours now that I think about it, is that when I would go, it would only be like me and it would only be like 4 people in there. And I loved that. So that's probably another reason why they decided no to being 24 hours. But I loved it. It was empty, and it was at nighttime when I have most of my energy, like a vampire. I'm just joking, but low-key. Anyways, I'm running out of time, so we're just gonna cut the story short about all of that retail stuff. But if you guys want to know about my retail horror stories, like, I will let you guys know. Makeup's done, so I'm gonna get in the shower and I'm going to get ready. Hopefully I have enough space. My phone's like saying I don't have space, and I don't know why it's doing that all of a sudden. It's very irritating, and I'm not spending $30 to get more space. So we're just gonna cut this a little bit short, and I'll catch you guys once I'm at the restaurant. I don't even remember what I was talking about anyways, but yeah. Okay guys, so I'm here at the restaurant. I'm walking in now.
It's so nice in here. I'm so happy because I really didn't look to see what it looked like on the inside. I just know when Montana was here, it looked really nice. Even though she wasn't at this exact one, that's why I wasn't sure. But I was like, if hers was nice, this one should look nice. And it does. I don't feel overdressed. Not really. I just don't know what I want to eat because there's a lot of options on the menu and I only looked for dessert. So I'll catch you guys when I get my food though. Definitely finished all of my food. That was a lot of wings, but I actually finished it. I'm kind of full. But you know I came here for the dessert, so I have to get dessert. I'm wearing my headphones because I was watching a I was watching YouTube while I ate. But yeah, the food was so good. I'm so glad that they brought out the blue cheese because the blue cheese was actually better than the ranch. So I'm waiting for my dessert. I got a drink. I got a peach. I forgot what it was. But now I'm ready for this butter cake. I'm excited for it. Sounds delicious. So thanks Montana for the idea to come here. Love you, girlie. I mean, they pay for your food to promote this place, but like, it's actually good. So I'm having a good time. I'm vibing. It's a vibe. There's a little candle over here that's lit. I'll show you guys it in a second, but it's a vibe over here. I low-key wish I would have gotten the indoor place right here. I'm gonna ask them if I can take pictures in here. I mean, in there. I'm gonna go now. I don't know if you guys can even hear me.
The wine cellar is, oh my goodness, it's so nice. It's so nice. It's so nice. I love it. Anyways, that's all. I thought this place closed at 1, but it clearly doesn't. So I just realized that I recorded half of the footage with the filter on because I couldn't really see because it was kind of dark in there. But this is the place. It's called Joey's. It was really good, honestly. The servers were really nice. I'm really happy with the service. I ended up asking for, well, I'll tell you guys the rest when I get in the car because I'm like already at my car, so I'll let you guys know in a second. Guys, I literally just stopped at my old church to get pictures because, like I told you guys, my phone was acting real crazy. Hold on. Sorry, I mean, I can drive with my heels on, but if I don't have to, oh my gosh, I just rolled the window down.